everybody, welcome to another episode of Respect Your Shelf. Today I just wanted to go over how I made this gate for the walls for the X-Men mansion. I did a video on the wall in a separate video. So we're just going to go over how it was built and painted and attached to the wall. So there's some supplies that you're going to need to start with. What I used was barbecue skewers. That's what the pointy sticks of the rungs are. And some other wooden like craft sticks. There's some inch wide ones and a couple long 6-inch thin ones. So here are what the thin ones look like. Here are some barbecue skewers. And I will be putting a supply list in the description where you can click. Usually everything I put in the description is for Amazon, and you can click on over there and purchase them yourself. These are the big wide ones that I used for the X. These can be, I think I even maybe got these at the dollar store. I think you can find some of them on Amazon, however. All right, so I used wood glue, or not wood glue, I used hot glue, and because I'm very impatient. So what I did was I laid the long 6-inch ones down on the table, and then every centimeter I did a blob of hot glue and just stuck the skewer on there. And they go kind of in a rounded arch on the top, so I just cut a little bit off each stick as I went on the bottom, and that's how I got the rounded look. And then I always made sure I cut 2 sticks the same so that there was one for both sides. And then the X, I literally just took 2 of those flat sticks, made an X, and then cut them so they fit together and glued them with hot glue, and then glued them on top of the gate. That was pretty much it. It was pretty simple, time consuming, but simple. Then here are my half pearls that I love so much that I use for my rivets. This package I also got on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. There's many different sizes in this pack. That's why I got it. So whatever project that you're using, you can find the right size that you need. On this one I used 2 different sizes. I used the small ones that look like they're attaching the up and down rungs, and then a little bit bigger to look like the X is welded onto the gate. It's those little tiny details that really make it look a little more realistic when it's all put together. Then when I'm done with that, I coated it in a couple layers of black gesso. You could use black paint. And here they are all gessoed up. That can be a little tedious. You got to make sure you turn it in all directions when you have little wood pieces like that, to make sure you don't miss just even little tiny spots. Then what I did is I took this, it's kind of hard to see in the video. There's this paint, just little craft paint, that's called like metallic black, and it makes it just look a little more metal in person. This is the back side, so you can see how I did the glue. Nothing fancy really, it was quite simple. Then what I did for the hinges is I took a cardboard box, happened to be for makeup, and on the corner I cut a little hinge out, and then I glued one side of it to the gate, and then I glued one side of it to the pillar of the wall, and then you have a working gate. After I did this, I discovered that I would have much rathered it be detachable, the gate, so that when we stored it, we wouldn't break it. I haven't done it yet, but I bought the materials to do like an actual hinge with the tubing and a wire, and you can actually just lift out the gate. When I have that done, I'll probably make another video to show that. But here's what it looks like attached to the wall. Here's some photos that Pete did at the mansion, Xavier's school. And here's another one that he did. But I think it gives a really good effect. So once again, I wanted to thank you guys for stopping in and checking out our videos. If there's any questions that you have or anything that you'd like to see a video made, please feel free to drop us a comment. And like always, please follow our channel. And if you would like to support us in other ways, I've also set up some merchandise on our Etsy account, and you can purchase hats and t-shirts and sweatshirts and a couple other things. with our logo and with the show Respect Your Shelf saying, and some other funny like geeky t-shirts that I think are funny when we make them. So here are our little faces. Please click on them and subscribe to our channel. Be sure also to check out our Instagram pages where you can watch Pete do his toy photography and me build the dios. And we also list stuff on our Facebook page when we got videos put up on the YouTube channel. And the link to the Etsy store is also in the description. So always remember to respect your shelf.